My dashcam recorded me driving home while I was still miles away. The dashcam showed me driving home, but I was still 20 miles away. I work nights delivering pharmacy orders. Most of the job is boring. Empty roads, porch lights, plastic bags with names I never remember. That night, my last delivery was to a house at the edge of a quiet subdivision. 11:43 p.m. The GPS led me down a street called Marlow Lane. Every house looked the same. Grey siding, white garage doors, one dead tree in every front yard. The address was 118. I slowed down. The numbers went 110, 112, 114, 116, then 120. Number 118. I drove around the block. Same thing. On the second pass, my phone rerouted by itself. Turn left. The GPS said. There was no left turn. Only a brick wall at the end of the street. I stopped. The blue route line continued straight through the wall. Then the voice said, "You have arrived." I checked the order. Patient name, Daniel Mercer. That was my name. I stared at it for a long time. This has to be a mistake. Then my delivery app chimed. Ding. A message appeared. Customer is waiting outside. I looked through the windshield. The street was empty. No movement. No porch lights. Nothing. Then my rear camera turned on by itself. The screen showed the road behind me. A man stood 20 feet from my bumper. He was wearing my jacket. My company jacket. Same reflective stripe. Same black cap. His face was hidden because he was looking down. I spun around. There was nobody there. I looked back at the screen. He was closer. 10 feet now. Still looking down. I grabbed my phone and called dispatch. The line connected immediately, but instead of my supervisor, I heard myself breathing, slowly, right against the microphone. Then my own voice whispered, "Don't turn around again." I froze. Static. The call ended. My dashboard clock changed from 11:47 to 11:46, then 11:45. The seconds were counting backward. I put the car in drive and hit the gas. The engine revved, but the car didn't move. The speedometer climbed. 10, 20, 40 miles per hour. But the brick wall stayed directly in front of me. Outside, the houses began passing by anyway. Not the car. The houses. They slid backward on both sides. Faster and faster, while I remained still. Every window was dark, except one. In the second floor window of house 116, someone stood behind the glass. It was me. Not the man in the jacket, me. Same shirt, same face, same terrified expression. He raised one finger to his lips. Then the dashboard clock reached 11:43 again. Everything stopped. The car lurched forward. I slammed the brakes inches from the brick wall. My phone rang. The caller ID said home. I live alone. I answered. For several seconds, there was only the low hum of my refrigerator. Then I heard my front door unlock. Keys hit the bulb by the entrance. Footsteps crossed my living room. My own footsteps. The same uneven rhythm from an old ankle injury. Step, step, drag. A voice in my apartment called out, "I'm home." My voice. I whispered, "Who is this?" The person on the line stopped walking. Then he laughed softly. "You're late," he said. The call ended. My delivery app updated. Order delivered. Signed by Daniel Mercer. I never left the car. I threw the pharmacy bag onto the passenger seat and backed away from the wall. This time, Marlow Lane was gone. The brick wall was gone too. I was parked on the shoulder of a highway. Cars rushed past me. My dashboard read 12:90 a.m. 36 minutes had disappeared. I drove straight to a gas station and called the police. They searched the subdivision. There was no Marlow Lane, no house 118, no missing road. The delivery company claimed the order never existed. They showed me my route history. My last delivery had been completed at 10:58 p.m., miles away. I thought that was the end of it, until the police asked to see my dashcam. The footage began normally. Me driving, me checking addresses, Me turning onto Marlow Lane. Then, at 11:43, the image glitched. Static. After that, the camera showed my car pulling into my apartment parking lot. Not later. At 11:44, a man got out. He wore my jacket and my cap. He used my keys. He entered my building. The footage continued for 35 minutes. Then my car appeared back on the highway shoulder. No cuts. No jump in time. One moment, the camera was facing my apartment. The next, it was facing traffic. The officer replayed it 3 times. Finally, he asked where I had been during those 35 minutes. I told him the truth. Sitting in the car, watching a street that didn't exist. He didn't believe me. I barely believed myself. I went home at sunrise. The apartment door was locked. Nothing seemed missing, but the pharmacy bag was sitting on my kitchen counter. I had left it in the car. Inside was a prescription bottle. Patient, Daniel Mercer. Medication, none listed. Instructions: take 1 tablet before replacement. The bottle was empty. I called the police again. While I waited, I checked my security camera. At 11:44, I watched myself enter the apartment. He looked directly into the camera. Then he smiled. At 12:18, he walked out. But before leaving, he held something up to the lens. My phone. On the screen was a live video of me sitting in the car, staring forward, not moving. And standing behind my driver's seat was another version of me. His mouth was inches from my ear. The video had no sound, but I could read his lips. You have arrived. I haven't slept since. Every night at 11:43, my dashboard camera sends me a new clip. Each one shows me driving home from somewhere I've never been. And every night, the person getting out of the car looks a little more like me. Last night, he stopped beneath the camera and whispered something. This time, there was audio. He said, "Tomorrow, you stay home." So now I'm sitting in my apartment. The clock says 11:42. My car is parked outside. And someone just started the engine. Click. If I'm inside who is about to drive away. Comment stay if you think I should lock the door. Or run if you think the thing outside already has the key.